Right, SEO, search engine optimization. Don't get it wrong, let's get it right. Okay, so we are talking about fresh content and why fresh content is super important and why it's been more important than it ever has been in the past. In the past, we used to run an SEO campaign. We would change the meta descriptions on pages, change the page titles, add meta keywords to the pages, add alt tags to the images. All of that stuff would be all you needed to do to get the website to appear in the search results. It's no longer the case. We need to be adding more and more fresh content, okay? So here's an example for you. Google search results. You go onto there and you search for men's boots, brown, in size 10. If you search for that on Google, you're going to get the usual suspect websites coming back. 10 on the first page, chances are John Lewis is going to be in there. Let's put it at number 2. Okay, so John Lewis website's appeared because you want brown boots for men in size 10. Now, if you go to that John Lewis website and you look at the brown boots that are for sale on there and you don't like anything, so you disappear off. You only spent a minute or so on the website, you didn't buy any product, you didn't really read the description because the images you saw, you thought, well, that's not the brown boots that I'm looking for. Now, next time somebody goes onto Google and searches for brown boots, whether that be you or somebody in the next town or somebody in the next county or somebody in the next country, Google's going to realise that last time somebody searched for that, it presented the John Lewis website. The John Lewis website didn't have the content that that user was looking for, so it's not going to rank the John Lewis website as well for that next person that searches for something similar. It's definitely not going to rank it very well for when you search for the same phrase again. So the way to combat this is to make sure that John Lewis are adding as much fresh content to the website as possible. If they're writing blogs that include the keywords of brown boots for men size 10, if they're adding new products onto the website that are brown boots for men, then next time somebody goes onto Google and searches for brown boots for men in size 10, Google's going to recognise that John Lewis has added more products to the website, so it's going to encourage that website to rank higher in the search results. Now, obviously, all of the retailers are doing this, so they're all competing against each other. But the principle is the same no matter what service you are trying to promote online. Whether you are selling massage services in a local village or cybersecurity solutions to the whole of EMEA, it's really important to make sure that you're adding fresh content to your website. Add more services, add more solutions, write about the products you sell, add new employees onto the website, change the About Us page on the website. The more content you change, the more chance that Google's going to rank your website high in the search results because it believes that the content of your website is now probably relevant to the person's phrase that they searched for online. No longer can you expect an agency to be able to run an SEO campaign alone, which is just changing the descriptions of the pages. We need to be putting everything together. So PR placements that link back to your website, fresh content that is publicised on your website and in other places online that will link back to the website. It needs to be slightly different content, but essentially it's about having as much content about your product as possible put online so that a search engine thinks, well, that website is regularly updating its content. I'm going to make sure I rank it as high as possible because it's probably going to be more relevant to the search phrases that people are searching. People will spend longer on your website because there's more content there. Google will then promote it higher up the search results because people are spending longer there. People are disappearing off the website after a longer amount of time rather than disappearing after 20 seconds or so. All of this adds up to encourage Google to promote your website in the search engine results. You need to make sure that everything is working together in your online environment. Fresh content, it's really important.